All right, let's talk about stress. But not the kind you read about in magazines, that just take a bubble bath kind of advice. No, this is for when life gets genuinely messy. We're talking about real, practical tools you can actually use when you're juggling work, life, and everything in between. It seems like that's always the first thing people say, isn't it? Just breathe.
Oh, absolutely. And we've all felt this, right? You are at your absolute limit, your brain is firing on all cylinders, and someone hits you with that. This quote, it just nails that feeling of complete and utter frustration.
So what do you do when you're already there?
That is the real question, isn't it? Because all the fancy long-term strategies are useless when you're in the middle of a meltdown. You need something that works right now.
So that's exactly where we're going to start, with the emergency toolkit. These are your break glass in case of emergency tools for when you feel like you are about to completely lose it. First up, the 3-2-1 reset. This is so fast. When your mind is spiraling, you just yank it back to the present moment using your senses. Name 3 things you can literally see right now. Your screen, a lamp, a crack in the wall. Then 2 things you can hear, maybe the hum of your fridge, traffic outside. And finally, 1 thing you can touch, the texture of your jeans, the cold glass of water on your desk. It's an amazing pattern interrupt for a panic spiral. That's great, but what if I only have a few minutes between meetings?
Right, that's the problem, isn't it? Stress doesn't wait for a convenient time. It hits you when you're busiest. So for those moments, you need something different.
Enter the strategic vent. You set a timer on your phone for 5 minutes, and you just let it rip. Complain into a voice memo, rant to your dog, write it down in a notebook. But here's the magic. The rules. Rule 1, you are not looking for a solution. Rule 2, no judging yourself for what you say. And Rule 3, the second that timer goes off, you're done. It's like opening a pressure valve, then closing it again. Or you can use the ultimate secret weapon, the fake bathroom break. No one ever questions it. Just excuse yourself, find a private space, and splash some cold water on your wrists. It actually helps calm your nervous system. Roll your shoulders a few times, make a goofy face at yourself in the mirror to break the tension, and then just take 5 slow, deep breaths. It's a full system reboot you can do anywhere. Okay, putting out fires is one thing, but how do we keep them from starting?
That's the perfect question, because that's the next level. We've got to shift from just reacting to being proactive so that stress doesn't get a chance to build up in the first place.
And that can start with a super simple 2-minute check-in every morning. Just ask yourself 3 questions. First, what's one thing that might go wrong today? This isn't pessimism, it's just preparation. Second, what's one thing that would make today feel like a win? Maybe it's just getting a coffee. And third, and this is crucial, what's my energy level, honestly? Be real with yourself. This helps you set realistic expectations for the day ahead. Next, let's talk about the to-do list, because that thing is a huge source of anxiety for so many of us. We're going to use a new system. 3 lists. The first list is your must-do today list. The rule? It can never have more than 3 things on it. These are the absolute true blue priorities. The second list is the would-be nice list. This is a parking lot for everything else. All those other tasks that are cluttering up your brain, they go here. It gets them out of your head so you can focus, but without the pressure of a deadline. And now for my favorite list, the most liberating list of all. Not today, Satan. This is for everything you are officially giving yourself permission to completely ignore for now. It's not procrastinating, it's strategic. It's you deciding where your energy is not going to go. It is so freeing. So, now we've got our emergency tools and our smarter daily habits, it's time to zoom out and look at the big picture stuff, the foundational work that helps you build genuine, long-term resilience. Let's start with sleep. The pressure to get a perfect 8 hours can actually cause more stress, right? So instead of forcing a perfect routine, just try dimming the lights an hour before you want to sleep. If you're lying in bed wide awake, don't just stay there getting anxious. Get up, do something kind of boring until you feel tired. Small adjustments are way better than a perfect plan you can't stick to. And it's the exact same story for movement. That all or nothing mindset is a trap. The idea that if you can't get to the gym for an hour, it's not worth it, that's just not true. You know what is worth it? Having a goofy dance party to one song in your kitchen, doing some stretches while you're on a conference call. The goal is just to move your body a little bit. Anything counts. This is all great for managing my own stuff, but what about when the stress is coming from other people?
Ah, yes, other people. let's be honest, they're often a pretty big part of the equation. And yeah, there are some simple strategies for that too.
Okay, here are 3 quick hacks. First, the pause button. When somebody says something that makes you want to explode, your new go-to phrase is, "Let me think about that." It buys you time. Second, the perspective check. Ask yourself, will this matter in a week, a month, a year? Usually, the answer is no. And third, do a support system audit. Think about who in your life makes you feel genuinely better, and who makes you feel like you have to put on a performance. Lean into the first group. Okay, I know we've covered a lot. And the last thing we want is for a guide about stress to make you feel more overwhelmed. So we're going to boil this all down to something incredibly simple. Your only mission, should you choose to accept it, is to pick one thing from this list to try this week. Just one. If you're feeling totally fried right now, try the 3-2-1 reset. If you want to feel more in control, set up that 3-list system. Or if you want to build a better foundation, just improve one tiny thing about your sleep environment. That's it. And this really is the key to all of this. We are not aiming for some impossible state of perfect, serene calm. That's not real life. The goal here is to be functional. It's about having the right tools in your back pocket so you can handle the tough stuff, bounce back a little quicker, and just keep going. So it's really about practice, not perfection?
That's it, exactly. Start small, do it consistently, and please give yourself some credit just for trying. This is not a test, it's just a practice.
If you loved this content, please share it with someone who might need to hear it. And please make sure you click like on this video and subscribe to our channel for more. Thanks for watching.